I'm Sam. I'm the Raptor Vet Tech at our Raptor Trauma Clinic here at Audubon, and today I'd like to talk to you about x-rays. So this is our x-ray machine, but what do you guys think an x-ray is? What does it look like? Well, it kind of looks almost like a very strange camera, don't you think? Like there's a little spot where this light comes down, and that's kind of true. So in x-rays, these machines actually take an x-ray, which is similar to taking a photograph, only it's looking deep into our bodies at our bones. Another name for x-ray is radiograph. It has a root word, radiation. This is because radiation is part of technology used to get an x-ray. Now, high levels of radiation can be bad for our body. Too much, and we can have some major issues. But not to worry, birds like our patients, it's just one or two x-rays. The concern comes for people who are taking x-rays every single day. So to protect ourselves, we actually wear special equipment. And we have to wear that safety gear and badges that track the radiation levels while we were taking our x-rays. So here is kind of an example of bird bones. In an x-ray, the more solid something is, the whiter it appears. Bone is white. Squishy muscles and organs are kind of gray, and the skin and lungs are black. A fun way to think of this is like a rubbing. We have a bird skeleton cut out and glued to another piece of paper. And when I put a sheet of paper over that bird skeleton and color it with my pencil, the denser parts that are 2 layers thick now show up in the rubbing, just like an x-ray. Check the Lunch and Learn website to download the bone pattern and make your own bone rubbing x-ray. What an x-ray does is we've got our skin covering our bones so we can't see it, but an x-ray will actually penetrate through that skin, hit the bone, and because the bone is more dense, it actually reflects off of that. And when we look at an x-ray, the white portions of the x-ray are actually dense materials, which tends to be our bones. Sometimes on an x-ray, you'll also see different things like foreign bodies, maybe a gunshot pellet or something like that. But generally speaking, for us here at the clinic, we're going to be looking at different fractures of bones. So I want to be able to give you an activity to look at a bunch of different birds and mammals and maybe some reptiles and see if you can pick out what animal they're from. After they appear, you'll get to, the answers will appear shortly after that, and you'll get to see if you were correct. These bird skeletons are very, very different from, say, mammals. Things like, say, a rabbit, their ears are actually cartilage, and so it doesn't have the same density as the bird bones do, and so that actually doesn't show up on x-ray as well. When you look at a bird, you'll actually see their wing has a tendon that runs from their shoulder to their wrist, and all that area is skin. But when you look at some of these bird x-rays, you'll actually notice that you may see that but it might be very light. It's not like looking at the bones where you actually see the bone. So you can see different structures within those x-rays. In the x-ray, you can notice there's some grayish matter and some black matter. When we're looking at that, the organs and tissues show up more gray. So you can actually do an exam of internal organs as well, even though it's difficult. For the air sacs, or our lungs, that shows up as black. And so we can tell whether or not a bird's lungs are healthy by evaluating the black space in their chest. So join us tomorrow for part 2, where we're going to look and see how you do examining some of your own x-rays.